Yo, hello everyone. Hi Lennox, thank you Captain Sidedog, thank you for the tier 1 Pronoa, and thank you for the good luck, much appreciated. Hi Bono, hi Rachel, thank you Iad, hi Silos, hi Ari, hi Arctic, hi Medina, hi Loxo, hi Leoflow, hi Numo, hi Pancake, thank you, hi Exter, hi Clipster, yeah, tu, hi Blah, hi Cube, thank you Gabe, thank you Paco, hi User, how was my vacation? I don't really have a vacation. I don't study anymore. Yo, Furão, valeu pelo sub. Imagino que tu seja brasileiro ou português, então valeu. Obrigado. Thank you, Joniak. Hi, Fernie. Well, I'll start out today by doing some runs from 4-2. Because my consistency has been pretty good late game from what I saw. So, I want to warm up for runs doing that. Valeu, Furão. Hi, Opex. Yeah, Guido, I mean, that is the beauty of it. It's how complex everything actually is behind the scenes. Or do I have to practice post bump? Seriously. It's not. Hi, Dunkel. From 4-2, sure. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Loxo. I mean, I hope you understand English because I cannot speak Spanish at all. So if I were to just try to answer you in Spanish, I would fail miserably. But yeah, everything in 8-4 is ridiculous. And we just make it look easy because we've been doing it for so long. Yo, thank you, Cosmic. We only make it look easy because we've been wasting way too much time playing this game and trying to get good at things. But in theory, most stuff we do shouldn't even be doable. guess I have to practice lightning because I guess I lost all my consistency from 2 hours ago when I was practicing it, unfortunately. Thank you, 8-Bit Lord. It hasn't been too great, honestly. I've been just sad at the state of things in general, like in life and stuff. Can't really be super happy about everything. Actually, I don't have to do all that. Just do this. Thank you, Drewski. That's stupid, alright, man. I didn't want to do that. Thank you, Magic Boy. Thank you, Ari. I should be recording and I'm not. That's kind of stupid, but whatever. Of course. Just can't fail to something less stupid than that, really. How is that low, bro? It kills me how I'm constantly jumping a frame too early, and like, it's gotta be barely at all early. So freaking, like, that's likely the most annoying mistake of this. Thank you, Silva. Thank you, Dre. Alio, I don't know. It's a lot. Like, if I had to guess, I mean, depending on how you count it, it could be like maybe in the 70s, 80s. I don't know. I haven't counted the whole like thing, but it could be over 100, depending on how you like consider that. I don't know. Not recently, Dingle. I don't think there's a good enough setup for it. Anyways, like, my biggest problem with it is just how inconsistent the top step stuff was when I first tried it. Maybe there's like a bit. Wow, that's just so perfect failure there. I don't know how the setups look like nowadays because I haven't messed with that in a long time. But it technically should be easier. It's just like that wouldn't be the only problem. I'd have to also route the 8-4 patterns, and they might just not be good on whatever frame I end up getting. It's insane how I'm like unable to press it on the right frame. Like, why? Hi, William. Bopping, like, after being like this, like, that, I don't know if I want to do all that, and I don't know if I would like to go under either. I'd rather just do what I'm doing right now. Dude, why? Thank you, Lego. Thank you, Jules. Dude, I can't do this properly right now. How we call the 8-4 TAS Tie IL, like the perfect time in 8-4. Let me keep doing some runs from here. If I don't get anywhere by like, how many minutes? Yeah, if I don't get anywhere by like 40 minutes, I'm just gonna move on and just practice 8-4 and whatever, because I mean, you know. I actually just want to do runs. I've never done practice like this where I'm trying to get runs from 4-2 as practice, but since it's something that Niski likes to do, it's probably one of the things I should be doing. Because usually whatever he does is the best regarding practice ethics and not ethics, like practice routines, I guess is the best word for me to use here. Well, 4-2 is never not going to be a big choke point. It has definitely gotten better for me, but there are just going to be bad days and there's nothing I can do about it. Thank you, bro. Like, 4-2, it does not matter if you're good at it in practice or bad. Likely, you would rather have it be good, but if you go in runs, it will just want to be whatever. Like, 4-2 consistency is always unpredictable on pace. Okay. Would like to get past first room at least. That'd be cool. Dang it, dude. I either pressed left at the same time as they were, just didn't press it at all. I don't know. Second try, whatever. Wow. I mean, hey, that's someone from 4-2 to A4. That's like not bad. Thank you, Stewie. Thank you, Zen. What does the crown mean? Like the crown in the here? That just means infinite lives. I guess it's the character that Palson wanted to use in the practice round to indicate infinite lives. Thank you. All talk. I feel fast excel there. I mean, that's expected. I should be sometimes failing that. That's a normal failure, but let me see if I'm still good at third room right now. Think you look sick. I pressed down there by accident. Yeah, the input swapping rule has been officialized. It is now officially allowed to be able to swap from keyboard to controller or between two controllers or between two key binds or whatever it is at this point. I mean, I'm not going to use any of that because I don't need it, but it's allowed now. Valeu, Rafael. Juicy says something in my chat. Yeah, no, I don't want to exhaust my muscle memory for sure. I definitely don't want to do that. I just want to see if I can get like a few runs from 4-2 as like both consistency check and also kind of just like nerve practice to some extent. but also I'd like to have another 4.2. I mean, TAS Tie from 4.2. That would be very cool if I could do that. One thing I'm like worried about is that if I end up getting record, and I should probably like fix this at some point if I get the chance to. My old USB cord extender broke. Like it's here. It's this. One day it just felt like malfunctioning and like my camera will just lose connection to the computer and it's as if it's like overstressed or something. I don't know exactly what might have happened to this, but I should probably get a powered extender of some kind, or like an extender / USB hub that's powered for that. So like if I have to set up Showcase, I don't even know if I am able to like easily show stuff. Like I mean, I think I can like grab the what is it called? The splitter and put it like on top of my thing, which is honestly probably what I should have done last time. So let me do that right now just to see what I can do here. Hold on. Just making sure if I can do that or not. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah, I definitely could do it. That is like, I'm surprised I didn't think of that last time. Well, whatever. That's good to know at least. I think everything I'd have to show anyways is like within reach. But optimally, I'd be able to just have a range that's like bigger to, you know, just be able to like show more of the whole thing if possible. But I think everything I need to show is able to be shown properly anyway. Oh my god. I wonder if there's a backup for that. I never tried it out. I don't even know how I got E2 off of that. And that's exactly why I never go for 153. You have to press left so much later than you would think. So annoying. Right, just jump late there. I'm surprised that was early down press for that. Bro, why? I have a few backups. Like more than enough to make up for any problems I've had with mistakes. Okay. Hey, my Olympus consistency has been good with this. This is a very good sign. It's an extremely important thing to get right. Jump too high. By the way, I switched to 535 setup for a multitude of reasons. Yeah. And overall, this might just be like the best compromise of like frame roll to leniency, or like start offset to leniency of all other frame rolls that I know of. I don't want to bop this guy. Yeah, if I bop this guy, I think the run is dead also. That's like the one thing I don't like about this setup, but it's whatever. I wonder if like bopping him and then like bopping the first script could fix that, but I don't think it would. Rather? No, it does not. Thank you, Soul. Thank you, Stronger Guy. Thank you, Tetris Liam. Oh yeah, 535 setup. You have a 3-frame window to jump off of like the middle of this block, and the visual cue is literally perfect. And that's the setup. You don't have to hit anything else. No level. So technically this is well, not technically, objectively this is easier than the 552 setup. Nice. The consistency with things here seem to be pretty good. Last frame jump. Yeah. E6. Wow. I'm surprised I jumped away there. I'm not gonna lie. Nice, back to back. Oof. Nice, back 3 back. Bruh, okay. Wow. Valeu, Draui. Something like that, yeah. This is like 7 point... It's either 7.4 or 7.8. I forget the delay. It's one of the two. I don't have it fixed in my life, so I should fix that before I do rhymes. Wow, I could have saved that, come on. Hi, Bebop. There's one frame I'm supposed to jump on, bro. Stop jumping around it. Sometimes I just can't believe I'm doing D50 input, or not D50, 850 inputs. Like, nah, my main platform is just Twitch. There's rarely anybody in Kick. I think there's a few more people today, but usually most people are on Twitch, and then second place is YouTube. Guess I have to practice a single frame perfect at the end of the level because I'm just stupid. I have been, like, but I don't care too much about it, Dinkle. If there's anybody who wants to watch there, then they have the option to, but I absolutely do not care about Kick. It's literally just another platform I use. All my effort goes mostly to Twitch, and some of it goes to YouTube, because now there's, like, actual good viewership down there. Yeah, that never went anywhere. Noodles. When is the day where a properly competent, not stupid platform gonna overtake Twitch? Like, when is that gonna happen, really? Like, I don't understand why it hasn't happened yet. Like, it's just so dumb, bro. Yeah, pretty much what Bebot said. I don't disagree with that. It's so stupid, bro. I know that they're like... a good amount of Brazilian streamers who stream that are not who stream there that are not stupid. Because I mean, Twitch is not at all Brazil friendly, so it makes sense for people to be there. But in general, I think other countries I have no idea other than the US, and the US is just like, yeah, that's just bad. Like, unarguably just stupid. Thank you, Sunfari. I just feel like this whole thing with the platform not being as good as Twitch is because there has not been a good mix of leadership, people with a good faith, and people who know how to develop things properly all together into the purpose of making a new streaming website. Whenever it happens, it's either somebody who has ulterior motives or just people who just don't really have the experience necessary to maintain it properly or something along those lines. What? Am I not at least clipping in? What's going on here? That was just late. Dumb, man. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm jumping on the right frame now. That's surprising. Yo, Nor. Thank you for the raid. Oh! Wait, did I read that? Valeu pelo sub, Furão. I don't... eu acho que eu não li isso aí. Muito obrigado. Valeu pelo Prime. Se eu não li. Thank you, Nor, for the raid. What were you playing? I haven't been following the Flash speedrunning community much lately. So I have no idea of what's been going on. Oh, I see. I'm surprised Volume 3 is still like a thing that people play because I had a feeling people would have like already stopped playing that because I mean that game is a lot easier to max out to some extent than the other two games from what I remember. Real quick. I'll soon, if I don't get anywhere with this, I will just practice a little bit of it before and then I'll do runs. Oh, I see, Nora. That makes sense, yeah. Thank you for the good luck. I'm looking back at that. That's ridiculous. That was just a zero frame. If that was a zero framer, I mean, what am I supposed to do about that? Really? Especially there, I didn't do anything crazy on my flick. Just give me a second here. Yeah, nice zero framer, bro. Thanks a lot. C4, what the heck is that subs? I stopped the recording and looked back. That's how I did it, because there's an input display on the top for the practice ROM. .8.4 is infinitely easier on PAL. If I'm not mistaken, the only actual fast excel you do is in first room. Every single other room, you don't do an excel in. You just do like minimally intricate gameplay. And it just ties the task, because fast excels barely save anything. Could be wrong though. Maybe there's an excel in third room or something that I'm forgetting. But I don't remember that being a thing there. Dude, will I ever jump off of the top step? You know what? Screw that shit. I'm just going to 8-2 to play off as if I got it, because clearly this is just a curse right now. Like, what are we doing right now, man? Just keep going from 1-8-2. If I get it. I just want to practice this all. I'm surprised that was high. I'm not gonna count wall jump as a fast excel simply because it's just not a thing we call a fast excel anyways, although that is technically a fast excel. But I mean like any other sort of backwards jump anywhere that like is only for the purpose of jumping off of flat ground. Really, dude. Can't do 8-3 fucking FPG now. High epicness. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, right there. How did that fail? What the heck? Let me actually look at that because I have no idea of what went wrong there. Let me see. It is important to diagnose, I think. Let me check. So, right, nothing right. Left, right. What? Did I get a bad first Excel? That makes no sense. What? I guess you should have every single input a frame early. That's what that is actually. Either early or late, actually. I don't know how to. What? So let me like get a reference for what is what here. Hold on. So yeah. When A appears, I jump. Okay, so that is correct. 166. So yeah, I think that was just. Yeah, that was early. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. That was just early. Thank you, Shiruko. Hi, Waffy, thank you for the good luck. Well, that should have worked, but I just had to get an extra frame of right for an extra frame of nothing for absolutely no reason there. I have no idea why that happened either, like... Bro, I thought that wasn't gonna work. Nah, that wasn't it. 08 means I got a frame of nothing after the whole thing. Late press. Early backwards jump. Excel thing. High Harper speed, high Bomaro. Or Roberts, actually, I don't know. I guess I could just call you Roberts, but yeah, hello. surprised that one was late. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the first C4 that actually makes sense. I'm asking for it to be bad. I'm doing it with one hand. Hi, Thomas. I don't even think I pressed left properly there. Yeah, let me stop doing that. Thank you for the good luck, Thomas. Why am I doing that? Okay, I'm actually stupid. Why am I doing perfect fast 6 on first round? Most of the time they do. Most of the time they are consistent, Waffy. It's a lot easier to read subpixels now than it used to be because of the practice from new features. Really, bro? What was that about? I didn't even turn around. I don't know what's happening there with that. But yeah, we can know which string of subpixels we have now. Like, this is the lowest possible subpixel string that works for the frame save here. Okay, that was early. No, not yet, Bebop. Hi, Cobra. Why do I keep failing third room? I should have gotten like at least 2 at this point. Choking, dude. Thank you, Wallbent. Yeah, see, that's the problem with this frame roll. If you like press left to late, you can't save it. Now, if you stop on the right pixel, the cheap doesn't spawn. That was 32 so soon, pretty sure. I don't think so. I think the turnaround is like... I don't know. Some things in this level at this point have very similar difficulties. Right now, I'm more consistent at first room than third. Because at this point, I mean, the fast excel is just automatic. It makes sense that it's gotten this consistent. But I don't know, I shouldn't struggle with reverse fast excel so much. Yesterday, I was on fire with it. I was like getting so many. I got 6 TAS Ties in a very short period of time, and I only didn't get more because I just didn't want to play. Actually, no, I just wanted to go sleep, in fact. And didn't want to keep playing. Thank you, 1-1, for the good luck. Thank you, Wallbang. Thank you, Vix. Have I ever gotten TAS Tie from 8.3 before FPG? I must have at least one or two, right? I don't keep track of that specifically. Most likely I haven't because I would remember, I think, but the only one I do have is from 4.2. Like, it's actually not banned. Recently there was another vote and it is allowed now. Salve, Felipe. But, yeah, it was unbanned. Oh. This is the stupidest way of doing FPG, by the way. Let me try to have some fun with the game for a moment. Actually, it's hard though. Boom. Yo, Jay. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. I'm gonna start runs in a little bit, but yeah, I'm practicing right now. How was the stream? Thank you, Sleeko, for good luck. I think I did everything early again. Or I just didn't get a left press there, I don't know. I was so high there, bro. What are we doing here? I don't know how I was so high after midbar, though. What the fuck was that? I didn't even do a full swim. Like, I held a little bit. Just hate that shit, dude. Lost a friend for no reason. And whatever that was, alright, man. None of these mistakes make sense, bro. What is going on? disagree with that completely. Yeah, of course, dude. Oh, freaking course, man. Hi, Team Tails. Hi, Kari. Like, why is that happening, bro? I mean, if I do it too much, yes, Oracle, but rarely ever should that happen. It did. It is unbanned now. Thank you. I'm surprised that wasn't too bad. Can't complain about that. I'll pretend that that just didn't happen. Or whatever, dude. I think that's good enough for me. That's fucking ridiculous that I didn't get a single one. Anyways, bro. Yes. Niski will come back to record attempts soon, and he will. I don't think he's gonna be going for TAS Tie off the bat. I think he's gonna just try to get a better .3. He might start using controller though, but he's gonna be using controller for the entirety of A4, not just for first room. Cause he finally realized that controller's just better for A4 in general. And I mean, it shows. It really shows. Okay. So, no swear, help me. I want to get to 8.2 on 535 frame rule. So that is minus 7.8 delay, right? Because I gotta change that in my life split. Yo, Bones, yo. What is up, man? Thank you, Tails. I mean, I think any percentage is just gonna be like mostly dead. People are probably just gonna keep doing whatever they're doing for a while, but then I'm not sure. Nah, it's all good, Bones. I know you have a lot of chat activity to care about. It's the usual streamer stuff. Don't worry about it, bro. But Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think some people are just gonna keep doing what they're doing currently, but if anybody gets the second TAS Tie, it's most likely gonna be Newski, and then after that, if anyone wants to get that Tie, it's probably gonna take a little while because I currently don't know of anybody who's been consistent enough for to like begin trying it on pace. There's some people who are getting better at it, but currently, I think only Newski and me are contenders for TAS Tie. And even then, that's probably going to take a while to be achieved. I think frequently enough growling. I don't do practice of it as much compared to Niski because I just don't think I need it. Like, clearly my consistency is very similar to his. I just don't try to get as many IL or A4L task size for a day just because I don't think that's necessary. I mean, it doesn't seem like my consistency is getting any worse. Okay, if a new glitch gets discovered, I mean, that's. I don't know what it's gonna be. Ace currently. Arbitrary code execution on its own right now is not even close to being faster than normal 80%. We'd have to save like 40 ish seconds task wise to start wanting to think about it. And then there's the whole like RTA method stuff. It's all the time losses we probably have constantly, like yeah, I don't know about that. It's gonna take a while for the very least for it to start being talked about again. But yeah, I mean, oh no. I'm gonna take like a 5 minute break, get some water, go to the bathroom and all that, and then I will start runs. So give like give me 5 to 10 minutes and I'll be back. I'm back. Let me make sure I can at least jump off of the top step in 8-1 properly, and then I will do runs, because that was kind of a weird place to keep making mistakes on. I don't know why I kept doing that there, but also fix the delay here. Not delay. Delay split. There you go. Oh, I forgot to re-enable it. Sorry. I play on console, Wobblue. This is not emulator. My capture just looks funny. That's all. I don't know what's up with this today. Just can't get the inputs correctly there. Hold on. Sometimes it's definitely just not working because of the down button, but yeah, there it worked. So I'm just not doing them fast enough sometimes. Maybe this way. High numbers. Okay. Hold on. One more thing. Or I should say two more things. That's concerning. I don't even know why that was C4. Or not C4, PCO, whatever. Opinion on VAR. It has been absolutely poorly managed in this World Cup. The referee teams have been ridiculously garbage. If there's a World Cup where the ref team has been worse than this one, I don't want to know about it. Some of it really just seems like they're just incompetent, and some of it seems like it's scripted, but I have no idea if any of it is or not. All I know is that they suck. Because, like, it's genuinely just sad. How many situations referees have just, like, been consistently garbage? Like, ball going outside on the side, I forget what that's called, but like a... I don't know, like, most of the terms in English. Yeah, VAR in football, of course. But, like, freaking side kicks, side throws that have been wrongfully called or just have been ignored, even though it was obvious that it was for one team and to give it to the other. some ridiculous fouls that have not been given to people, like that freaking, like, you know, Messi stepping on the guy's leg and him not even getting a red. And people saying that he shouldn't even have gotten anything for that. Like, are you watching the same game at that point? And here's the thing, I'm not even like a Messi hater. I'm not a Messi hater at all. I like his shit. But he should not have been allowed to get that hat trick in that game, because he should have just been redded. Yeah, that apparently it did hit the cable. So that's kind of crazy. You know, that should have been overturned, but I guess not. Yo, Diamond, hello. Okay, so the thing with the red there, the problem with that is that there's nuance regarding how the rule works. The rules have been so, I think, relativized is the word to use, if that's even a word in English. The rules have been bent in a way to accommodate for FIFA's liking of how the game needs to be paced. There's many things that have just been changed on the spot because they just want the game to like keep going. That's obvious. I mean, I don't even think they're necessarily wrong for that, but the way it's been executed is just sad. But I wouldn't be surprised if some matches are just straight up scripting. No, it's not revitalized. I don't think is a word there. Yeah, the offside camera shit is just like, wow, you guys are really... What am I doing there? You guys are really using 50 FPS cameras to measure the thing. Like, some cameras are 500 hertz, but then something else isn't 50, and I'm like, why? Guys, like, what are we doing? It's so stupid. Like, I don't get it. And then some commenters have said that they like adjust the position to like more so match. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but like, why does it have to be 50? Like, I get that storing all that data is expensive, but it's just a bunch of like bullshit on their like infrastructure. Like, it makes no sense. Like the Hawkeye shit, I think, is what the brand of camera stuff they use for the automated offside stuff. Also, sorry for that. Valida, thank you for the tier 1 sub with 2 months. Much appreciated. I forgot to read your sub. Yeah, thank you for the good luck as well. Yeah, I mean, they definitely have money. And you know, it's the funniest thing? They could definitely come up with a better technology, or like another like company with a better technology could just hit them up and they'd be like, yo, that's better. But that hasn't happened yet, and I'm like, are we kidding? But there was like, the goal, no, this was like one of the craziest shit. The Vinny Jr. goal that was overturned because the guy hit his freaking leg from the back, making him be awarded a foul because Vinny Jr. supposedly like obstructed his play. Like, what does that even mean? Why is the VAR calling for that? Like, that one is just like unarguable. Like, you cannot argue against that. That was just stupid. Oh my god, Pietro gets the VIP, I guess. GG, bro. Hi, Nishiki. Let me start running. I think I'm ready. But yeah, the World Cup has just been horrible with the referee teams. I don't like being a conspirationist guy, but sometimes it really just seemed like they either want specific teams to win or they're just beyond incompetent at what they're doing. Either one of those two are true. Either one of the two are true. They can be both true at the same time, depending on the situation. I don't know. Who knows? You can just guess. But it's just sad. Yo, thank you for the Prime sub, Linder. Much appreciated, man. My son, wow, you are. What does that even mean, bro? But all right, let's begin, guys. Oh, I have only done 162 attempts of this. Very low. Forgot about that. Yeah, input swapping is not allowed. You could even swap between keybinds on a keyboard, but at that point, if you really just want to have the best of everything, just swap from controller to keyboard and vice versa. Like, you'd only want to use keyboard only with keybind swapping if you really just don't like controller. Yo, good Goomba. Thank you for the prime. Much appreciated. I have a feeling we're gonna get like a hype train going on soon. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Thank you, Joniak. How long have I been doing this? Well, TAS Tie grind specifically, I think only just 4 days. But yo, let's go. We have a hype train on. Let's freaking go. Thank you guys. But playing this game in general in a speedrunning setting since early 2019. An 8-bit Lord with the prime sub. And epicness also. Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go. I wish I could just sound more like expressive with my excitement, but like I can't do that right now. I'm just I don't know. I'm not too happy to be super yay type shit. I don't know. I'm oh sorry guys, I'm just not very haven't been doing too well. Valeu, Rafael, pelo sub também. Muito obrigado. Inclusive, Rafael, deixa eu te perguntar, tu testou o Mister depois do tu ter descoberto o negócio lá do Jumper? Ou não? Eu provavelmente vou comprar um Mister em breve. Eu não sei quando, né? Porque eu tenho que comprar um telefone primeiro, mas. Enfim. Acabei esquecendo de perguntar. Tá. É, realmente, eu já vi outras pessoas com um Mister daquele que o Snack Adapter não funciona, eu não sei porquê. Mas a sua placa-mãe deveria funcionar nesse é o negócio. Eu não sei. Eu só não sei. Tu sabe? Tu sabe se os teus adaptadores têm o level shifter? Que é uma coisa importante, eu acho que para alguns controles, eu não sei se os teus têm. Talvez outras revisões do Mister tenham isso já embutido, mas algumas outras não tenham. Eu não sei se é isso. Pode ser isso. Alright, let's begin. Is everything working? Tem, tá. Bom, então eu não sei. Eu não sei. Well, I don't even need to do that anymore. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Forgot to fix it. I have to add an artificial delay to the hotkey press. Screw off, dude. Don't be messing up 1-1 after getting FBG a billion times in a row. What it will go. Thank you, Iceman. Thank you. The duck hunt cars and the triple car, which is the one I'm using, they allow you to, on my case, they allow you to load state instead of resetting. So I like to use them instead. But mainly, most of the time, people just like being able to like start the cartridge and like not have to instantly play. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Raymond. I stream on Twitch as well. Stubert. Thank you, Bebot. Hi, Moyako. I guess I'm just the worst player of all time. I have to go back to practice the very thing I was just fine with because I have a curse, I guess. And I can't play the game anymore. Like, what are we doing, dude? This is the most annoying shit of all time, genuinely. Like, you guys just saw how, like, effortless it was to get all this shit. Oh, look. That was not 3 frames up left. What are you talking about? Thank you, Matteo. Just Josh is unavailable. That's crazy. Thank you, Enigma. Thank you, Safe State. Hold on, let me also practice 1-2G. I don't like what I saw there. I failed it. I don't know why I keep getting that subpixel string, dude. Like, I should not be getting those inputs. That should also not happen. I don't know. Can I please just not suck at the game? That would also be great if possible. By quoting Shin. It's genuinely insane, bro. No, that's just in practice. That's just in practice. I don't think anybody's ever gotten TAS Tie 4 in any... Dude. I want to do runs, bro. Can I not be garbage? I don't think anybody has gotten that even on a dead run. You mean like the cartridge I'm using to save state, or just the ROM of the game? Because yeah, I use a flash card. It's the EverDrive in a, not the Pro one, it's the old one. I only use save states to the game selection screen because it's just easier to reset like that. Only the Power Pack and the EverDrive and 8 Pro have a way to reset with controller, like actual reset. But loading a save state to the game selection screen is allowed because you haven't even initialized the game yet, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. Please get this, that'd be great. I must have held right barely at all too long. That should have worked, bro. So dumb. I'm on Twitch. If anybody would rather watch on Twitch than on YouTube. I mean, yeah, I want to have more people on Twitch. Nice TAS FPG. I'd rather have people watching me on Twitch because I want to get a partner, you know? And also, I think that's so bullshit that I lost it. What are we talking about? Thank you, Rizwan. How am I losing a frame with that, bro? Yes, I'm streaming on Twitch as well. I mean, the chat on stream is the Twitch chat. Because, I mean, you can't use other chats. Thank you, Hee. It's gonna be very difficult to not get pissed off at this consistency because it just makes no sense right now. I should not be messing up everything, apparently. Like, you guys saw me barely, like, messing shit up in practice. Like, this makes no sense. I don't understand why this is happening. What exactly, Rudy? Like, what is the new strat? Where? Oh, no, that's just me messing around. That's... You can, like, wrap around the screen vertically if you do a specific jump. You can die by going to the top of the screen, or you can just, like, fully survive and come out from the bottom. Dude, like, I haven't done that specifically ever in, like, ages, bro. Can I not? What are we doing? It is gonna be very difficult for me to want to stream for too long today if this shit is gonna keep happening, man. This is nuts. No, it's not a controller problem. I'm just bad right now. Very rarely will I have controller problems nowadays, and when I do, it's like very obvious. I can just fix it. I'm just bad on pace and on pace only. Thank you, Ian. Yo, thank you. Oh, I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. I honestly much rather not know about it. I'm trying, Zachary, but it's just so... It's so disappointing to be, like, very decent at the very least in practice and then just start, like, being garbage on pace when it matters, you know? Like, it's, like, too bad at this point. Either that was a late jump or I just didn't get an A press. That's scary, bro. I hope it was the former, because that would be bad. Why am I doing that? Obviously, it's just a curse issue. I am not bad at shit. I'm just cursed to not be good when it matters. That's what's going on. Boa noite, Power. Hi, Super Noob. Unfortunately, yes. I am living in Brazil. For my absolute disgrace. Brazil conditions. I mean, hold on. Yeah, I'm glad. I really hope the rubbers I bought actually arrived, dude. I'm 99% sure this is just a hardware problem. Like, the other rubber I have is somewhat broken, but it's the only decent one I have. And this one has very obviously been worse with one framers for like a few weeks. Like, it's not even a secret to me anymore. And I think Niski's having the same problem. Thank you, Joey. Dude, like, why? Bom, até ano passado eu nunca tinha saído do meu estado, né? Okay, now, okay, genuinely, I may as well just, like, be deemed to be brain dead, because I can't press the down button anymore. God, okay. Mas não, no caso eu só falei muito, eu conversei e converso até hoje com o gringo, direto. Bro, why? Yes, laughing with K's in Portuguese, or should I say, K's in Portuguese are just laugh. We don't say it like that because of the bad shit. That's just I think. Don't Koreans laugh with K as well? There's some other country that laughs like that. Oh yeah, I can see why that looked weird. That's crazy. Yeah. That didn't even occur to me that it looked weird, but what is the question? So yeah, like I said before, we play on the multi-carts because being able to reset the game and like just have it like stopped in the game selection screen makes it easier to start the run. More so in my case, it's because I get to load state to it instead of pressing reset on the console. I'd just rather do that than to inch towards my console to do it. Genuinely want to puke right now over this consistency. Like, I'm sick to my stomach. What even happened? I was good in black. And that doesn't flip in. Hold on. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes me want to keep going, Rudy, because I'm gonna be so completely honest with you, I would much rather just not play this game ever again. But at this point, I just have to commit to TAS Tie. Record is 6 frames behind TAS, or not necessarily TAS, but the RTA rules TAS, and it's exactly 0.1 seconds. I don't know yet, Rudy. Initially, I wanted to either do minus world ending or 2J stuff, but I'm not motivated for that anymore. I just really hope I can get TAS Tie and be able to move on. It's impossible to, though, if I keep being horrible at the game like that. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm really trying to not get pissed off, but it's gonna be difficult, man. Like, what is happening today? Thank you, Mercury. No, it's not. I'm just bad. I can tell that I'm just... Okay, that's just ridiculous. What are we doing, dude? But... I'm just bad at the game right now, and I don't know what to say. Like, my consistency is worse than somebody who's just trying to do these tricks, dude. Like, just starting out. Like, I swear to God. Yeah, the successful amount of runs in the day are the numbers on the left, and then the in total numbers are the ones on the right. Like, what are we doing? This is fucking ridiculous, bro. I don't even know if I pressed it left or late or if it just didn't register. I have no idea. Come on now, bro. I'm so done with What are you talking about? That's 142. Like, dude. I'm gonna be so annoyed if I fail a run in Warp Zone today. Like, I don't need this. Like, I already have not been in a good mood for ages. I don't need this game making it worse, dude. Genuinely. What did I just do there, bro? Yeah, clearly I'm not bad at the game. It's only when it matters that I can't do shit, dude. I don't understand it, bro. Nice right release, bro. Yeah, but I can't do it on pace. Yeah. I can't do it on pace. Apparently. Like, get off my face, bro. This is just so bitch mid. This whole thing is like some of the most bitch mid stuff of all time. No, 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 no. We're not ending. We're not ending stream. I'm just pissed off that like attempts have not been going well. Like, I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. What is this? There you go. Okay. Here's the actual, like, triple cartridge. I used to play on this, but I haven't ever driven out. Like, the flash card is just gonna be better because I can quit out of the game and go to the practice ROM and practice and then go back without having to take the cartridge out, putting another one back in, hoping that it works from the get go, and then doing that from the, you know. Nowadays, I don't know how much an average goes for, but it's like I'd have to guess it's around $150 to $250 at this point. I don't know how much the old EverDrive goes for. The Pro is, well, the price range is set, but the old one I have no idea. I mean, if you think you should, then do it, man. Thank you, Lucas. I mean, I would like to imagine it's Snitsky. Well, I'm not sure. That was not. Like, sometimes I very obviously I'm not pressing A too late, but it just somehow lands on the later frame. Like, what is that about, man? That should never be late frame jump. Like, what are we doing? Seriously, bro. At least I know I'm not bad at it. Like, that shouldn't have been a mistake to begin with. Like, that's the usual situation of I pressed left. God knows how many small amount of microseconds before A, and it just so happened to land at the end of the first frame. Or some shit like that, I don't know, and then like the A press was like average a good amount of delay after, but it was just late enough to be registered too late. I don't know, man, it's just stupid. Can't do anything about that. Like, I could have started doing that exact same timing I did and just like a little bit earlier and it would have probably worked. That I have no idea why only 3 frames of left happened there. I'm not gonna lie. Could not tell you how that was 3 frames of left. Yo, Element, thank you for the 2 bits. And thank you for the 1 bit, Mr. Alpha Blue. Thank you, Mega. Valeu, Guga. Yeah, I'm gonna do runs for like 40 more minutes or so. If this session was better, I would have tried to like do run for longer, but it just is not going well. Out of roughly 189 runs, that is not a correct count, but it's close. Fuck you. Out of the roughly 190 runs, I've only gotten password to 11 times. É a versão europeia do jogo, Guga. A versão europeia do jogo roda 50 FPS. E aí tiveram que ajustar a física do jogo e um monte de coisa e o jogo fica diferente. Tanto que dá pra fazer os bugs de forma diferente e acaba salvando mais tempo do que na versão normal do jogo, que é 60 FPS. I'm finally starting to be good at 1-2 again, as I should have been. I could, but I don't. I think the Kaizo market is so inflated at this point that I may as well not bother with it. I want to do something different. Like, get the fuck out and fucking work, dude. It's ridiculous how many times I've lost runs to things I shouldn't be losing them to. Be so freaking serious, man. Like, I'm glad to be calmly raging right now. I'm not like crashing out, I'm just like pissed off. But, bro, come on. Thank you, Troy. know. I think I just am not playing well today because I'm just not in a good mood. I think that's why. I'm just, I was not. I didn't want to stream. I only streamed because I thought my consistency was good in practice, and I think it's starting to pick up, but it doesn't matter if I can't get past for 2, you know? But like, especially for 2, I was good at. I don't understand why I'm taking so long to get one run. Yes, it's, well, it depends on the type of fasting, so. Dude, I'm gonna break this controller. I'm genuinely just so done with this. Dude. I'm not pressing left at the same time as A here. Like, no, let me go on, guys. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm about to, like, see the left button just not registering half of the time, right? Like, that first one makes no sense. That was so much after. Well, there just failed. Bro. Dude! How is that on the same frame? What are we talking about? I added an extra layer of tape yesterday. There's no way it's already sliding off, right? If it is, then I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what the hell is happening with this tape? I mean, it has slid off a little bit, but is that enough for it to be shit like this? Like, dude, I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand it. Everything is normal other than that. There's nothing wrong. It it is so weird how some of these I'm like very obviously spacing the A press. Like, I almost should be getting a frame of right before A. But it still is not. Like, I can hear myself pressing the button later. But it just doesn't work somehow. I don't know why. I really need to get a new controller though. This one is already like in shambles a little bit. But this is definitely something that should not be happening right now. Like, that's the only actual like controller thing that's happened today. That's like, yeah, no, it's undoubtedly like hardware moment, which sucks. I don't like wasting my time in my stream like this. Mostly Moyako, but 99% of the time I'm gonna be answering in English because I don't know how to talk in Spanish at all anymore. Somebody had made a question, right? Or no? Actually, it was before. I sleep well after a big session doing the same. I mean, yeah, I rarely ever am I gonna have a dream related to something I did in the same day. It still does happen sometimes, but it's not often. Like, either I'm just not gonna have any dream, or when I do, it's just some random thing. It would definitely help if I would fix my sleep schedule by sleeping earlier, though. Let me see if this becomes any better. Okay. I think it's obvious that it is better. I didn't get a single extra frame of nothing, or like even the freaking frames of left are happening at the right time. Like, what is happening? That is weird. Dare just press day early. Had I not, that would have probably been it. I mean, it seems like it's properly working right now. I just wanted to do some. How is that? Yes, it is always intentional if I do that. Press left early. Oh yeah, I think it's working fine. Let me check Lightning real quick. Oh, there's an ad playing. I kind of want to take a break as well, I'm not gonna lie. I thought they would play like in a bit, not right now. And I get it first try. Well, almost like I should be good at the trick, right? Okay. Give me a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna take like another little break, and then I'll do a few more runs in hopes of getting at least a single run pass for two, because this is getting ridiculous. Like, obviously, I'm good at it now, but can I be good at it on pace is the question. Alright, I'm back. Let me do 20 more minutes of attempts and I'll wrap up the stream. I just want one run, bro. That's all I freaking asked for, dude. All I'm freaking asking for, bro. Well, okay, Rudy, the thing is, most of the problem today has not been controller issues. I mean, I think only towards like the third quarter of this attempt session that the tape started drifting off of the left button. I'd be surprised if it was like that the whole time. I mean, it definitely wasn't like that earlier today, that's for sure. I think I just gotta figure out a way to make it more sturdy. That's all I gotta do, I think. If I can figure that out, I probably wouldn't have to mess with my controller nearly as much, if even ever at all. If even ever at all. What? Was that set up too? What was that? Was that D5 Excel into E6 FFA? Like, what even was that, bro? Wait, hold on. Let me see if I missed any important chats. Thank you, Flo. Good luck. I don't think people said anything. I mean, I can't be too mad at myself. I've only done... How many attempts is that? Like 30 something? The whole stream. Thank you, Alan. Should I start doing pull inputs like this instead of this? Like, I think part of the problem of my input, not pull input, sock folder. What am I saying? Part of the problem with my sock folder consistency might be due to just my control being too angled. And only now I'm starting to realize that. That makes no sense. Like, what did what even went wrong there for that to be bad? Hello, Victor. Like, I think what went wrong there is just... Let me remember how that works. Like, you press left on a specific frame that, like, makes it impossible to get 1 to G or something, even though that shouldn't have happened there. I don't know. Yes, this is a Hyperkin controller. He actually started using the Hyperkin because of me. His controller is very similar to mine regarding the modifications he did. He just uses a different tape for propping up the D-pad and stuff. I should save it. Okay, get to 8-1, man. At the very least, that's all I'm asking for. I will not be too mad if I fail Excel. Just get to World 8, bro. Thank you, King Kappa. Let me try the thing. Well, next time do it a frame later and it works. Yo, HTS Metal, thank you for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. Hi, Henkela. That was a frame late, yeah, sure, brother. Well, today I have not gotten password 2 because I just guess it's not meant to be today. I mean, what can I say? In practice, I've been pretty good at it, and then when it matters, I just cannot seem to pull it off. It's the most bitch-made consistency of all time, I swear to God. Like, it's so nonsensical. Genuinely nonsensical how I have not gotten a run to World 8. minutes of attempts before I leave. High hits. Come on. Thank you, bro. What? How the fuck? Dude, how am I jumping high on that? Genuinely. Like, bro. Fuck off, dude. Seriously. Oh my god. What's the necessity for this bullshit? I just cannot have a good time with this game, I guess, bro. Nice jump, rather. And that was 3 frames of left. Like, I don't know how that jumped high. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that I jumped high there. I did not think I jumped for that high. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, this is what fucks me over. Like, I would have been perfectly fine if I messed up fast excel or like jumped wrong off top stuff because I apparently was bad at it in practice today, or just messed up Olympus. But no, I failed pipe fucking jump by jumping too high into it when I didn't even think I jumped too high. Come on, what are we doing, bro? Thank you, Jay. Pra quê? Tá, pera aí. Um minuto. Aqui. Daqui a 15 minutos. Yo, Starloft. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. I want to assume you change your nickname at some point because I don't remember someone with your nickname being subbed to me, but thank you. I appreciate it. Unless I just have horrible memory, but yeah. Which wouldn't be too crazy if it was the case. Really? What? Are you for real? What? That's crazy if so. And no, first time chatter, what the hell? That's crazy. Dude, thank you so much. I haven't been able to read the actual like notification in the Twitch chat because I think it's gonna say distinctively. Like, actually, thank you. Dude, what? Wow, yeah, it says it. Thank you so much for that. Oh my god, I think that's the first time somebody does that. Thank you, Stem. Run is dead. Wait, how? Okay. Alright, dude. I don't even want to do the second try. Like, I just don't even understand how that was 2 frames later. But okay, bro. I'm not gonna complain. I got a run password too. It's fucking... It's like 2-player. Okay, it doesn't matter. But like... Today just is not a good day. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, I just did that with thumb grip. Okay. That should not have worked. I'm surprised I even got there. I mean, that technically is the case for the day I got record, and to some extent, it wasn't like a horrible day, but it wasn't an amazing day either. Today is actually like a horrible day, because... I mean, I don't think it's all that bad. I think I'm more than 50% with 1-1 and shit, but... I don't know how I just got all of that. I definitely am lucky to even have saved 36 jump. I didn't even know I jumped in 36. I grip switched and accidentally saved it. Because I was reading chat. Okay, man, that was insane. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, my TSMO. Thank you, most disgusting Virgil, for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. So let's, hello, chaps. Welcome to the stream. I have no idea what went wrong there. No idea. That is a situation where I don't know if I like failed something before first bump, after first bump, if I released right too early or late. I have no fucking idea. Because I just felt good. Thank you, Breeze Strength. Thank you, Starloft. I mean, today is the example of... Oh my god, chaps, thank you for the sub. Jesus, dude. Thanks everybody for the support today. My god, you guys have been extremely generous today. Like, genuinely thank you. But, yeah, today is the example of the type of day I would rather not have when going for a TAS Tie, because usually I'm supposed to be 1 out of 5 at worst with lightning if I'm playing decently. Like, I would have 2 runs past 4-2 right now. I would still be fine with it. I wouldn't be too happy, but... like, 1 out of 11 is genuinely criminal. Oh, I've missed the freaking timer. Nah, it's okay. Resistance, you don't have to worry about donating. Only donate if you want to and if you can. Thank you, Hawk Feather. Yeah, I mean, I just wish today was a better day for attempts, because it does seem like a lot of new people are coming to the stream. I got announced in my Twitter that I'm back because I have a feeling a lot of people just thought I like disappeared, which I mean kind of did. Last few weeks I've been extremely busy and just have not been at all in a good mood or just in a good state of mind to play this game. But my practice consistency deceived me enough into doing runs, because if I was this inconsistent on practice, I would not have streamed today. The goal is to fix my sleep schedule and start stream even earlier than I did today. I started stream today at a decent time, but my goal is to start it 2 hours before. I think tomorrow I might be able to do that, and the day after as well. We'll see. This is what sucks about me being able to like start getting better at the game right now, because I'm literally about to end stream and I'm not gonna extend the stream time because I just really can't. You sure, bro? I pressed left at the same time as A there. Like, what the fuck, dude? That doesn't work. Yeah, a few runs back, you're like reset like at the beginning of 4-2, because there's a very obvious visual cue to know if you spend way too much time losing subpicks on the ground. Dude, let's see. Come on, man. I'm very positive my left button just didn't register there. Because that definitely was not fake 109 timing. And I did not get over a password 2 there. It's 10 p.m. right now. Currently, no other games. I am fully focusing on TAS Tie from now on until I actually get it, or just give up, because I mean that's also a possibility. Because I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna spend the rest of my life playing this game. And I'll be even more honest with you, if Nishki gets it before me, I may as well just give up, because at that point, I just gotta move on. If I don't get it first, I'm just throwing the towel and just giving up. I'd much rather waste my time doing something IRL that is worthy of my attention. Bullshit. I mean, this is something I have thought about. If I don't win the race to TAS Tie, I might just quit speedrunning altogether, because I think I should just be putting my time towards becoming a successful person in real life. Now, if I do get TAS Tie first, I guess I could, like, keep speedrunning other stuff. But if not, then it's whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna make this the last run. Unfortunately, I can't spend too much more time doing attempts. Oh, I guess I know who I'm rating. Bro was in my chat before. Guess I'm doing that. This is gonna be a. This is okay. This is gonna be a funny raid. Very funny raid here. This might be the first time there's like actual community over. Well, to some extent, because I know some people in the SMB1 community do max mode list stuff for Five Nights at Freddy's fan games and shit. But a proper raid towards somebody who does that is like, I think, a first ever. Oops. But yeah. What can I do, guys? Today was not meant to be it, but I at least I got a run password too, but it just had to die to some BS mistake that I don't even know how I jumped so fucking high for first pipe jump. Didn't even do that in practice, but it is what it is. I can't change the past. Thanks everyone for everything, the support, hanging around, words of encouragement, and everything. I will see if I get to stream tomorrow. I think I will be able to. Unless if I'm either just like got off at the game or something crazy happens where I can't. My plan is to consistently stream from here on out and hopefully at least get a new record this month before it ends. And also get partner because I should be able to get that soon. But yeah, I'm gonna rate Bones. He's a Finance at Freddy's YouTuber, we could say, and he does like the hardest modes of the hardest nights of every fan game he gets to do, and he's like a top player on that because that's the thing he can do. So yeah, give him some love. He's a very cool man, and he's goated at the video games he plays. So yeah, see you guys later.